Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live far away from your significant other? Do you think you and your partner have what it takes to make your love last when living far apart? This topic relates to us because next year, most of us will be going to college and may experience long-distance relationships. While I was doing my research, I found good information to back up my proposition that long-distance relationships work. There are certain factors to making it work, but when both partners are willing to put in the effort, long-distance relationships can be rewarding. By the time you are done listening to my speech, you will have a better understanding of what long-distance relationships are, how to make them work, and the research done behind them. A long-distance relationship is defined as a romantic relationship between two people who live far apart and are unable to meet on a frequent basis. According to Marriage.com, a study done in 2018 in the European Journal of Population defined long-distance relationships as one where the two people in the relationship must drive over an hour or more to see each other. Another survey defined it as living 132 or more miles apart. Everyone has their own opinion as to what they think a long-distance relationship is defined as. According to Lifehack, written by Lisa McKay, long-distance relationships are hard work, but they can be good for you. When you are in a long-distance relationship, there are challenges, but some of them turn out to be very rewarding. According to Lifehack, written by Lisa McKay, you get to know your partner a lot better in long-distance relationships. The only thing that you can build your relationship is through words. Recent research shows that long-distance couples do not talk as often as couples that live closer. However, when they have conversations, they're usually more meaningful and deeper. Communication skills and good habits will help these relationships in the long run. According to Lifehack by Lisa McKay, in a long-distance relationship, you are also less likely to confuse lust with love. Attraction during long-distance relationships is typically based on a foundation of emotional intimacy and shared values rather than physical intimacy. These relationships get sparked based on conversations rather than sex. According to Lifehack by Lisa McKay, you learn to appreciate the time you spend together more. You also make more memories when you are together. When you do get to hang out, you savor every moment, whether it be running errands together or even going out for supper. Gratitude is a way to increase happiness. It can feel good at the moment, and it provides mood boosts that last for a long time. More effort is put into long-distance relationships by making your time together more special. Sometimes you do things beyond what you would typically do, such as sightseeing, trying new things, and doing things that your partner would like to do. When you do these things, they become more memorable and more special. That's because these become important milestones in your relationship. According to Lifehack by Lisa McKay, trust, patience, communication, and independence are something that develops in long-distance relationships. These relationships force you to recognize and confront your insecurities that your partner may have. An example may be when one partner goes to a party without the other. The other partner may begin to second guess and get worried about that the other partner is cheating on them. This insecurity may be overcome by talking about it and learning to trust one another. For your partner to also feel comfortable, you also need to show them that you are trustworthy. Communication is very important in long-distance relationships, considering when you are far apart, it is the only thing that the two of you can do in the relationship. You can learn more about each other and talk about any misunderstandings or hurt feelings. Couples that learn to address problems and conflicts over distance are setting themselves up for good in the future when they have challenges in person. Patience is another skill that is developed. In a long-distance relationship, you will have to learn patience when your partner is busy. Sometimes your partner will not be available to reply to you right away. You will have to develop patience so that you will not get frustrated. This could lead to stress. When you have patience in your long-distance relationships, you also develop your character. Independence is another important life skill that gets developed in a long-distance relationship. Learning to do everyday tasks come with independence. Some of these tasks include getting an oil change, buying your groceries, managing your money, and learning how to cook. Your partner may be able to offer emotional support when times get tough. However, they will not be able to fix your problems physically for you. Independence tends to make someone more attractive. According to Lifehack by Lisa McKay, long-distance relationships allow you to pursue your passions and interests more. Considering you are not with your significant other that often, you get more times to do things that you may like that your partner may despise, such as golfing or reading. You have more time to spend time with other people, such as your friends. You can help your other bonds become stronger. Spending time to yourself can overall make you a happier person. The most important thing in a long-distance relationship, in my opinion, is that you get to show how serious and how committed you are to your partner in your relationship through long distance. According to Life Hack by Lisa McKay, there are nights when setting for something else other than seeing each other can be hard and can maybe even cause slight feelings and depression at times. Many couples say that when they are apart, that is how they realize that they wanted to be together. When couples can survive long distance, they can survive most things in the long run. We have just looked at the needs of long distance relationships. Now let's consider the solution to making them work. Long distance relationships work, but if you are not willing to put the time and commitment into them, your chances of them working out are slim. It gets hard. You hardly get to see them, the person that you love the most. According to Brides by Alison Kruger, Kavita Patel, a life and relationship coach, said, "Emotional connection and support are so important in a long-distance relationship. Keeping in touch and involving each other in daily feelings and situations is powerful to keeping a feeling of intimacy flowing. All of the commitment and time you have put into a long-distance relationship may be draining, but in the end, it could be so rewarding." According to WikiHow by John Keegan, staying in contact is very important in long-distance relationships. You will have to learn more about your partner, such as their everyday schedule, preferred communication method, and what they have planned on their schedules. Another key thing is talking about the little things with your partner. This gives you things to talk about, and you may even show your partner your passions. According to WikiHow by John Keegan, getting to know each other is a key thing to making these relationships work. When you are talking, you should listen and try to remember things that your partner enjoys. Gift exchanges are another way to show your love and affection to your partner. According to WikiHow by John Keegan, support and forgiveness are extremely essential in making your relationship work. Everyone makes mistakes, and you have to remember that we are human. It happens. Try to put yourself in your partner's shoes, and you will realize that stuff happens and times get hard. If your partner needs help, be there for them. Making yourself available is one way that your partner knows that you are always there for them. According to WikiHow by John Keegan, doing things together and bonding are other ways to make your long-distance relationship last. Sharing something that you both can do is a great way to bond. You can put together a virtual scrapbook together, work out virtually together, or even read a book together. You could even learn together. You can play games online together, learn a new language, or even take an online class together. According to Psych Alive by Angela Cruz, your bond with your partner can grow stronger beyond physical attractions and events. You have more time to talk with one another about yourselves and about each other. You will strengthen your communication and trust-building skills. According to WikiHow by John Keegan, setting expectations and boundaries are a key thing to not only making long-distance relationships work, but also making every relationship work. You have to share your dreams and goals with your partner. Talking about your fears and doubts can help to overcome them. Staying positive can bring hope into you and your partner's ideas of how your relationship is going to work. Having reasonable expectations of each other is also helpful. All of these things will help to form a strong and healthy relationship for you and your partner. According to WikiHow by John Keegan, for your relationship to work when you are far apart, you have to be 100% committed to each other. Being open and honest and sharing information with each other will help to show your partner that you are committed. Having personal values and telling your partner what you are doing creates a stronger relationship. Never let social pressures be the reason that you are still in the relationship. That is why you should have personal values. You need to make sure that you do not manipulate one another into doing things. If dishonesty happens, that is a red flag in the relationship. Showing your partner your commitment can benefit you in the long run. When all of these steps are followed, you and your partner will be stronger and you will feel happy in your relationship. You will see that putting in the time and effort into your relationships truly is worth it all. We've just considered a solution for long-distance relationships. Let's see how that might look in practice. When all of the actions are implemented, a healthy long-distance relationship will be formed. Foundations of trust, true intimacy, and love will surpass any negativity that may come about with long-distance relationships. Thinking about the end goal of your relationship of being together with that person for the rest of your life should be motivation enough to want to stay with them, even when times get tough. Long distance is tough, but that is not the reason for you to end your relationship. If you really love someone and want to be with them, you and your partner will put in the time and effort to make your relationship work. There are three key things I would like you to take away from this speech. 1. Make time for meaningful communication. 2. Address concerns and/or disagreements and make sure to clear the air. 3. Be open and honest. The things we must work for are often the very things most worth having. Someone once said, long-distance relationships are hard, but they're also incredible. If you can love, trust, respect, and support each other from a distance, then you'll be unstoppable once you're physically together.